Today's special is Memphis Soul Stew. We sell so much of this, people wonder what we put in it. We're gonna tell you right now. Give me about a half a teacup of bass. Now I need a pound of fatback drums. Now give me 4 tablespoons of ballin' Memphis guitars. This gonna taste all right. Now just a little pinch of organ. Now give me a half a pint of horn. Place on the burner and bring to a boil. That's it right there. Now beat well.
I got in the golf business because I love golf. I got in the golf business as a secondary career choice. Wasn't what I thought I was going to do, but once I got into my life after college, I decided I wanted to get back into it, and I just went for it. My love of the game, and what also drew me was just once I got into it, being outside, interacting with people, being with nature. I love doing something that gives people recreation. It's fun to be able to provide something that people use to enjoy themselves. I face a lot of challenges. We all do. Some of the particular ones here I would say is heavy play, 60,000 rounds. High expectations from myself and others. But at the end of the day, the challenges don't outweigh the joy that I get from it. Right, this is Heritage Club. This is built on the site of 2 former rice plantations. This particular part of South Carolina was part of the colonial rice boom, where what you see behind me is an old rice field where they used to grow rice. They realized about 1770 that they could grow rice here by using the tidal action of the freshwater Waccamaw River. So that's what this property is. There's still a lot of remnants of that. We got a couple cemeteries. We have a working dike and impoundment that used to be a rice field. That's what we use to irrigate out of. We actually flood and drain that irrigation impoundment the same way they would flood and drain the rice fields. So we're really still doing it the same way that they did it 300 years ago. You know, I would say this is probably one of the top 3 courses in Myrtle Beach for alligators. Oyster Bay and Dunes Club would be the other 2. Caledonia next door is obviously good with gators. We've got a bald eagle nest here that has had eaglets 8 years in a row. Have a lot of different birds. We've got a couple rookeries, an ibis rookery and a egret rookery here. Fox squirrels, just all your you know, famous low country type wildlife. We have it here. Ospreys, red-tailed hawks, lots of raptors, and that's probably one of my favorite things about this property, is the uniqueness of that and the history. The property, the wildlife, the scenic nature of the property, the old trees. You know, people like the golf course even though it's difficult and beyond most average golfers' ability, but that's never stopped the golfer in the past, and it doesn't stop them here. I've been a member for 20 years. I became a member in 1999 when I started at Horry Georgetown Tech. I've always been active, going to the meetings and the show. Living here in Myrtle Beach, you know, it makes it easier to go to the trade show every year. I've missed a few, but I've been to most, and I enjoy it. I enjoy the camaraderie, and that is one of the best parts of this business, and I would say that's definitely true here in the Carolinas. You know, when I was younger, coming up through the ranks, I always tried to utilize the events to meet people and to try to learn. So it's something that I've always been a part of and enjoy. Spend time with my family. I like traveling. I like hiking and walking. I like walking because obviously for exercise reasons and for thinking and meditating, and I love walking my dog George, who's right at my feet right here. I like to listen to music, play music. I love spending times with friends. I really enjoy playing golf, and everything about golf I like. I like to watch golf. I like to read about golf. I do love reading in general, learning, and just trying to decompress when I can, because this can be difficult and you need to have that balance, otherwise you're going to lose your mind. Be involved with the Carolinas Golf Course Superintendents Association. I would say working on a golf course is essential, and I've always said that you can learn something on a golf course from everybody that works there. When I think about who my mentors are, it's 80% of the people that I've worked with in one way or the other. It's some superintendents, but it might be somebody who rakes bunkers or blows leaves or mows fairways, and that's kind of how I operate today with my own crew. Is I let them be experts on what they're experts with, and if I've got questions about mowing fairways, I go to the guy that mows fairways because he's going to know the answer. So I would say there's a lot of ways to learn, and sometimes you need to think outside the box a little bit. Obviously, I think social media is a great treasure trove of information if it's used properly, and you can mine so much information off of there. You have to be careful not to let things influence you or put you down a path that maybe isn't the right one. I think that's very important in today's young superintendent or young turf guy or girl, whatever. That's important. There's a lot of other things, but those are the first few that pop in my mind. Don't burn bridges, because it's easy to do, and sometimes you're going to need to cross that bridge. You may not think it at the time, but I've had to learn that the hard way a few times.
To all my friends present, past and beyond, especially those who weren't with us too long. Life is the most precious thing you can.
My dream job would be owning my own golf course, and probably being superintendent as well. But ultimately, when I first got in the business, you know, when I was younger, I've always dreamt of owning my own course and operating it my way, and maybe someday I'll get that chance.